From the shadowy corners of folklore to the dimly lit streets of urban legends, vampires have captured humanity's imagination for centuries. But are they merely creatures of fiction? Today, we're diving into some of the most chilling, real-life vampire sightings ever recorded. So, grab your garlic and a silver cross, because this is going to get spooky. First, let's unravel the mystery of what a vampire truly is. Beyond Bram Stoker's Dracula, vampires appear in nearly every culture, from the bloodthirsty Strigoi of Romania to the spirit-like Penanggalan in Southeast Asia. Are these creatures purely symbolic, or is there something more sinister lurking in the dark? Let's find out. In the 1970s London, one of the most spine-chilling vampire stories emerged from the infamous Highgate Cemetery. Witnesses reported seeing a tall, dark figure with glowing eyes wandering between the gravestones. Some even claimed their energy was drained after encountering this creature. The Highgate vampire frenzy reached its peak when locals began holding nightly vigils, armed with crucifixes and stakes. The media went wild, dubbing it a modern-day Dracula. But skeptics dismissed it as mass hysteria or an elaborate hoax. Was it all just a case of overactive imaginations, or did something truly supernatural haunt Highgate Cemetery? New Orleans is a city rich in mystery, and one of its most enduring legends is that of Jacques Saint Germain, a man shrouded in darkness. Arriving in the early 1900s, Saint Germain was a charming and wealthy socialite who threw lavish parties in the French Quarter. But something about him didn't add up. Guests claimed they never saw him eat, though he drank copious amounts of red wine. One night, a woman leaped from his balcony, claiming she had been attacked. When police arrived, Saint Germain had vanished, leaving behind bottles of wine, mixed with blood. Some say he was an immortal vampire, possibly the infamous Count Saint Germain of Europe, known for his supposed eternal life. To this day, the legend lingers, and his mansion remains a creepy tourist hotspot. Was Jacques just an eccentric aristocrat, or is there truth to the vampire rumors? Heading to Latin America, we find another terrifying creature tied to vampire lore, the infamous chupacabra. This blood-sucking beast, whose name literally means goat sucker, emerged in the 1990s with reports of livestock found dead, completely drained of blood. Witnesses described the chupacabra as a grotesque, dog-like creature with spines along its back and glowing red eyes. Farmers from Puerto Rico to Mexico swear they've seen it lurking at night. Some claim it's a cryptid, while others argue it might be an escaped government experiment. But what ties the chupacabra to vampire myths is its alleged method of feeding, puncture wounds in the neck, eerily similar to the marks attributed to classic vampires. Could this modern monster be a new form of vampirism, or is it just a tale spun from fear and mystery? Not all vampire sightings belong to the past. Today, there are communities of real-life vampires, people who claim to need blood or energy to survive. While it may sound like a page out of fiction, these individuals insist their condition is real. Some drink human blood, voluntarily donated, while others claim to feed on life energy, a practice they call psychic vampirism. These modern vampires even have organized communities, complete with rules, ethics, and strict safety guidelines for their practices. But what drives these people? Is it a psychological condition, a lifestyle choice, or something much deeper, perhaps even supernatural? One thing is certain: the vampire myth is alive and well in the 21st century.